Without law, a country cannot move around, right?
Law does not only teach them the academics,
Right.
it also molds them to be professionally ready as soon as they leave the university. We started with only maybe 75 students. Today we are standing with 1,400 students.
Importantly, what I like to mention, sir, that the faculty members helped us not only in the hours of the college, but also when we are trying to prepare our memorial for the moot court competitions in the late nights, and also when we are having our presentations. They always supported us.
We are really happy to share that we are really receiving accolades because of these talented students.
Welcome to the another episode of Unscripted. In the new season of Unscripted, we are discussing different subjects and different episodes with new perspectives. Today, we will talk about a very important subject. In fact, all the subjects are important, but today we will talk about the subject which is necessary for every country. Yes, you understand it correct? It is law. Because without law, a country cannot move around. Right. So, law is one subject. I know many students are interested about making their career in law. They're interested in the legal issues. So, law is a subject to pursue their career. To discuss different aspects of the subject, we have two guests with us. Let me introduce our guests. To my right, Professor Reena S. Kumar. Madam, welcome to our program. And to my left, a dear student from Law Department, Boshupriyo Chattopadhyay. Boshupriyo, welcome to our program. So, in today's program, Madam is here to throw light on different aspects of the subjects and to inform the students about the different perspectives of the subject, the courses, what should they do, and all this. And Boshupriyo will share his experience as a student. So, from different perspective, you will get the information. So let me start with Madam. Madam, first, I suppose those who are interested in the subject, please tell them that what are the courses and the programs we are offering here.
First of all, good afternoon, and I'll just give a brief about the courses and the programs which we offer. The courses and the programs which we offer are the 5 years dual integrated program, which is BBA LLB Honours, BA LLB Honours, and BCom LLB Honours. And they are all affiliated by BCI, that is our governing body, Bar Council of India. Yes. And we have got 3 years LLB program and 2 years LLM program. Right. So you can see that these programs are not only they bring about, when I talk about the dual integrated program, that means we are giving them 2 degrees, that is BA as well as LLB, that is law. Right. So this enhances and this helps, to shape the future and career of the students taking up law.
Right. And along with that, a very important thing is, I suppose, what we are offering here in SNU, that law is one subject that is based on many theories along with hands-on training. So how the students are getting hands-on training, if you can elaborate some?
Hands-on training means I can tell you that apart from the faculties, regular faculties which we have also practicing advocates, because the students from our 5th semester onwards, they take up internships, right, which gives them the ideas, practical ideas and moot court exercises. Right. And here I would elaborate that the advocates who practice come here to give them the practical experiences which they would, after their graduation, face it on field. So this gives them a practical understanding of how the argument should take place, how they are supposed to, the etiquettes which they are supposed to be there in court, because law does not only teach them the academics, right, it also molds them to be professionally ready when as soon
Yes.
as they leave the university.
Yes, and as far as as I know that the Department of Law organizes a lot of workshops and seminars, conference with persons from the judiciary. So, if you can elaborate on that also.
First of all, in this place, I would like to highlight one thing. Since its inception from 2019, and we are standing here in 2026,
Yes.
there has been a major development in the events, the elaboration of this particular department.
Right.
When we started with only maybe 75 students, today we are standing with 1,400 students.
Right.
And
That's a
after,
huge.
yes, that's huge. And we can say that organizing workshops, then moot court competitions, then conferences with eminent personalities and the people from the field has always tried to enhance and develop the personality of the students. We always ensure that whenever they are doing whatever field or whatever academics they are doing, we try to take up workshops and specializations from those fields, so that apart from gaining academic experience, the students also gain the practical experiences.
Right.
And after every maybe 3 months or 4 months, we had up till now, we have a state moot court competition,
Competitions,
national
yes.
moot court competition.
Yes.
We have organized a national conference. Then we have already organized different workshops and events on forensic science also, so that the children are not only aware of the books, they are also aware of what they are going to do after they leave the university.
Exactly. And taking cue from what ma'am has said, let me talk to Boshupriyo. Boshupriyo, what ma'am was talking about. So, a lot of conferences, moot court competitions, everything, as we see that law department organizes all these. So, as a student, what is your experience over the years? That how are you getting trained and how you are enjoying that experience?
So when we started our journey in the year 2020, from that time onwards till we graduated in the year 2025, the exposure that we have in this institution is just unparalleled to any comparison. Because when a student choose law for his future aspect, specifically moot court competitions, debate competitions, quiz competitions, and also the paper presentations along with the participation in MUN, all the exposures a student require for his development or her development in the field of law is completely available in this specific institution, in this specific department of law. And most importantly, what I like to mention, sir, that the faculty members helped us not only in the hours of the college, but also
Beyond the
when we
hours.
are trying to prepare our memorial for the moot court competitions in the late nights, and also when we are having our presentations, they always supported us. So this is the exposure that we had in our time, and in the present situation our juniors had achieved a lot, and that because of the department, the exposure that we have and the richness of the department.
And talking about achievements, Boshupriya was talking about achievements. I suppose, madam, you can throw some light on that issue also, because as far as we know that the law department students have a lot of achievements in outside the campus also.
Yes, this is really a proud moment for me to tell that our students have, in this year itself, within this 3 months in 2026 itself, we have got 9 major achievements. They have participated in debates, they have participated in national moot court competitions, state moot court competitions, as well as MUN, and they have won trophies. And not only that, we have specifically assigned faculties who are training them, guiding them, and they are not even bothered about the time which they stay back and the efforts which the department gives. And we are really happy to share that we are really receiving accolades because of these talented students, and the achievements are incredible.
That's great. That's great to hear. And along with that, I suppose one very common questions the students always have in their mind, that is regarding their career career opportunities. So we all know that law is one profession where there are multiple opportunities are there, and also along with that there are scopes of higher studies. If you can elaborate on that also.
Yes, that's a very important point, because the first question which comes when they take up a subject is what are the career opportunities?
Yes, absolutely.
And here I would like to highlight, as you were rightly pointing out, for outside opportunities, 3 of our students have already gone to abroad for LLM masters, and out of which 2 have already acquired the master's degree and they're already working there.
Right.
And one of them has just gone last year to pursue masters. And here, if I talk about the career opportunities, I would specifically highlight that after they get their degree, means after the graduation for the dual integrated programs, they can practice in corporate firms, or they can practice in as advocates in the fields, as well as when they are doing their masters. Because what we do is we dwell in 2 aspects, that is criminal as well as corporate. So
yeah.
they are open to both the fields, so they can always. And we are also taking a PhD, so PhD courses are also there full-time and part-time, so they can go in for academic field also. They prepare, we take special classes for their net exams also, so that they clear the net exams. Then we guide them accordingly. They are they feel free to go in for competitions, and they are open to participate in different events also, as well as they have the the opportunities are always open for them. And what we see is, or what we have been seeing throughout from 19 to 2026, our students have excelled. And I can just give you some names of placements, like some of our students were placed in HDFC Agro, then SBI General Insurance, then Chelson Gordon Consultancy, then Liberty General Insurance. So there are names just to speak about.
So before I end, I'd like to ask Boshupriyo that, as ma'am was saying, that there are ample opportunities are there. So what is your future plan? Have you planned something, I suppose?
Yes, actually, when I joined this institution as a student of law, I still remember it was a class when, just a class prior to the beginning of the syllabus. Reena ma'am was there in that specific class as our mentor teacher, and she asked that what I would pursue after the completion of my graduation. Then I said, ma'am, that I would pursue in litigation, and that was my dream when I opted for law. And I now am practicing as an advocate in Calcutta High Court, and as a junior consultant of the Judicium Associates law firm as well. So this journey, or my journey to become an advocate, is just possible because of the faculty members, because of all the efforts that they invested upon us. And also I would like to mention about our library, specifically the SCC online, Manupatra, and the JStore, Hen Online, all the online materials that a student required to pursue his or her academic research is completely available in our library, along with the EIR online for the judgment purpose. So that also very helpful for a student, those who are preparing for CLAT PG, those who are preparing for moot court competitions and all. So this is all that I can say about our department.
Great, and wish you all the best for your fantastic career.
Thank you so much, sir.
So to end, madam, what is your message to the aspiring students?
Here, before actually, I would like to reiterate one more thing, which actually I should mention. We have now a designated placement officer with us who is looking into this matter, and we are trying to give every possible good placement offers to our students, because internship for them is very mandatory right from the 5th semester.
Right.
My message to the students is that you should come to SNU and pursue law, because the doors are wide open for you. The amenities and the facilities which you will be provided over here are something which is remarkable. The areas in which you will be gaining expertise and the knowledge which you will gain will be something which you will really relish on when you leave this university.
So thank you, Professor Rina S. Kumar from the Department of Law and Boshupriyo Chattopadhyay, a dear student from the Law Department, for for sharing their experiences with the aspiring students. With that, we are coming to the end of this episode of Unscripted. Keep watching Unscripted for new subjects, new perspectives, and new episodes.